All right, welcome back to another edition of Sling Paint Gaming. All right, I am Berto. We are here at Parker Bannon, Kenton Wayne, in Cornelius, North Carolina. We got different camera angles and views here, and we are set up for round one of this Winter Classic, what we're calling it. We got this on 2x speed, so I'm giving the voiceover. We had some audio issues when we record this, but the video looks good, and I wasn't going to sit through several 8-hour-long videos, so I wanted to speed this up and try this format. Ben Keller, president of Preteen Club. That's Blake's saying hello to Ben Keller. I'm just going to leave it there and go. I'm not sure why he does that. He didn't tell me why. Actually, I should have asked him. All right, so on the left-hand side, we got Blake, who's actually on the right, but we're going to, it flips it halfway through this. I noticed I made a mistake. But Blake um, is flying his nasty Kanan Jarrus VCX 100 list. Kanan Biggs and Zeb. So Kanan has got fire control systems, twin laser turret, recon spec, Ray, tactical jammer, ghost, Biggs Darklighter with R2D2 integrated Astromech, and Zeb Orrelios with Hera Syndulla and the Phantom title as well. And Doc, who will be on the right when we flip this, is running Norra, Wexley, Cassian, Andor in the U-Wing, and Biggs Darklighter combination. So there's going to be a battle of the Bigs here. Doc's got on the Norra Wexley Push the Limit, Tail Gunner, R2D2, Vector Thrusters, Alliance Overhaul. And on Cassian, he's in the U-Wing, he's got Rage with advanced sensors, Inspiring Recruit, Hera Syndulla, Tactical Jammer, Pivot Wing title. Biggs Darklighter is running R4D6 with integrated Astromech. So they're getting set up right here, setting up the actual asteroids. Setting up the placements. And it's interesting, this list that Blake's been having, I played it the other night. It is a nasty list. It is just a formidable list. He made one switch. He switched out auto blasted turrets and shifted some points around. He went from usually Hera in the shuttle to Zeb to get the cheaper points so he could put twin laser turret on Kanan Jarrus. And just with the current meta, this list is just hammering out all his foes that he plays. All his opponents has just been like just questioning like what the heck did just happen. And all right, like I said, they're getting set up here. All the rocks are placed down. Blake's placing this. He's on the top right. Again, this is going to flip in a couple minutes here. And he's going to place Biggs. And he's been flying this combination for a long time, some variant of this list. And it's just, like I said, a nasty, nasty list. All right, and you can see Cassian and Andor being set up there on an angle. He's got Biggs being put down, and Norra is going to be put right next to him. We got the dice box set up. We got the alternate camera angles here, so we're definitely going to see what they're chucking and throwing, which is definitely going to be good. All right, let's see. They're getting almost done setting up. There's the dice box camera. There's the other alternate angle. All right, they're shaking hands. Time's about to start here. And again, this is at 2x speed. So they're getting ready to place their dials. All right, Biggsy showing a 2 forward and boosting up, and this is the typical move that he does. He focuses up, does one with Kanan, and he gets the double focus from Recon Spec. And if you guys know what Recon Spec basically is when you perform a focus action, assign one additional focus token to your ship. Now this helps because he's got the Ray crew on this, so he just docked up on the Ray card there, 1 token. So he's going to start putting up and getting different feelers out there. All right, and there's the camera view. We flipped it backwards. All right, so Blake is on the left now. Doc's on the right. And this is interesting because you got that big fat rock right there on top, separating the view here. All right, he's doing 1 forward, slow rolling that ghost. Double focus, recon spec, 2 with Biggs. Keeping Biggs just a little bit behind. Now, he does got tactical jammer on Biggs, which is basically your ship can instruct enemy attacks. And I definitely know being placed on that, he uses that a lot. Doc moving the U-Wing up 1. And there goes Norra up 2. This is interesting here. Oh, he's going to barrel roll over. So he's going to block his own big. So he wants to slow things down too a little bit. All right, so he's going to move one of the focus tokens to Ray. So Ray changes to 2. Focus tokens docked on Ray. And Ray's ability basically is at the start of the end phase, you may place one of your ship's focus tokens on this card. At the start of the combat phase, you may assign one of those tokens to your ship. So he uses that combination with Kanan's ability. So basically, with Recon Spec, he gets 2 tokens. All the banked up tokens that he saves up in the beginning of this game by going slow, he uses that to help with Kanan's ability. And Kanan's ability is nasty, and I've faced it. And it basically just reduces your primary weapons attack. It says when an enemy ship is at range 1 or 2 is attacking, it doesn't have to be attacking you, it could be attacking anybody. You may spend a focus token. If you do, that attacker rolls 1 fewer attack dice. He's caught me with that a couple times. So he's showing the 1 bank with the bigs. He's doing that bump on purpose. Again, he wants to slow roll. All right, U-Wing's going up a big 1 bank, so they're going to start turning in. So right in that middle of the screen is where that fire is going to happen. ARP's bumping. Doc slowing things up with the arc there as well. So the only issue is, like, Blake's got that big rock in the way. It's definitely going to catch if he does. Oh, so he does well do the 1 bank. That's okay. He's still slow rolling. That's all right. He's still got arc. The TLT on there is going to work. All right. Cleared the 1 banks. The 1 bank for big, so he's right behind it. There's a different camera angle. Now Doc's big's coming in. All right, he's going to advance sensor rage. All right. All right, and he switched to attack wing. All right, he's definitely going to bump there. All right, here comes the dice bump. Oh, he's going to spend the focus for 2 hits and a crit. Spends Blake roll the focus. He's going to take 3 shields off the ghost from the U-Wing. Ghost's twin laser turret. Hit crit. That goes 1 on the U-Wing. Second TLT. Spends the focus token. Another shield off. All right, so this is where the nastiness comes in, because at the end of the combat phase, he gets to do the shuttle, the attack shuttle phantom title allows you to basically double shoot your turret. So you can't change that focus, so there's another shield off. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Blake's list is just deadly with that TLT. Switch it from auto blaster turret to TLT, and because of the fire control systems, he basically at the end phase, at the end of the combat phase, he gets to use the target lock that he just put on in the main attack. So now he has that combination with target lock and with all the focuses that he gets. It's just insane. And he's got 3 focus on Ray. He said he just banking them up. And I like how Doc's combination of advanced sensors that he's got. So he's got Rage, basically assign a focus token to your ship, receive 2 stress tokens until the end of the round. When attacking, you may roll up to 3 attack dice. So he's getting a bump with Rage, but he's those advanced sensors, so he does it before, right? It's before your maneuver gets a free action. And Inspiring Recruit, because if he does a green maneuver, he removes that double stress from Rage. So he's getting the ability from Rage as long as he do a green maneuver, and he removes it with Inspiring Recruit. I love that combination that he's got on that. It's a pricey combination between Advanced Sensors, Inspiring Recruit, and Rage. It's 5 points. But that's 5 points that you're basically you're re-rolling up to 3 attack dice. That's awesome. So this is a critical move right here. This is where they're going to start engaging. Oh, 2. Recon Spec double focus. Biggs, he's doing a 2-bank and just fits underneath there. Takes the focus token for Biggs. All right, so his Biggs is going to go first. He's going to do a 3-bank. Oh, moving the large base ship. So this is interesting because Biggs is going to be facing a lot of dice from that ghost. So he's doing the Rage, Advanced Sensors combination. And Inspiring Recruit moves the stress because he's doing that 2 forward, which I believe is a green maneuver for the U-Wing. There's a lot of people shooting. Here we go. Oh, look at those big target locks. Those are that target locks that he won from the epic fur bowl that we did. I played again. All right, spends the focus to roll one less dice from Kanan. Hit crit. He's going to test the Norra Wexley combinations. Adds the target lock. Spends the target lock to add the hit. And he's basically rolling that extra die because of tactical jammer within the ghost. U-Wing shooting, hit crit. One less dice from Kanan and Jarrus. Man. Blake played that nice with that Biggs right behind the ghost. Oh, and that's from the ghost. Now, the only thing I didn't think I'd say, he should have spent the target lock there. I'm not sure why he didn't spend the target lock. Now Biggs is going to shoot Biggs. Blake's Biggs is going to shoot Biggs. Only one hit. Oh, blanks out. Oh, he's ripping out the damage deck for that. All right, so now this is Doc's Biggs shooting. Spends the focus for 2 hits. And wow, Blake's evading that. Blake's Biggs is just evading everything here. Especially with that tactical jammer and range, he's basically rolling an extra die, and tactical jammer gives an extra die for because the ghost is considered an obstruction with tactical jammer. 3 hits TLT, second TLT 2 hits, and bank the focus to Ray, bumps it up to 3. All right. So Biggs has got 1 health left on Doc's side. So Biggs is taking a full brunt of that past round. There's a lot of ships here. So this is interesting. This next turn is going to be definitely crucial. Now, I've seen this. Like I said, I've recorded this match, so I know exactly what happens. I actually did not anticipate this move from Blake. He was just going to slow it, do a 1 bank. I thought he was going to go a little bit further with that, but he didn't. Because with that TLT, I was thinking he's going to go a little bit further, but Biggs staying right behind him. But so Kanan's ability still works if he gets him close enough. So Doc's Biggs is going to do a 4K turn, which is a smart thing. I would have done the same thing. All right, but now he stops. And reason why triple focus because he's going to rage advanced sensors, right? But he's got the 3 stress there because of the 0 stop maneuver that he just did. So Inspiring Recruit's going to remove 2 of those. So 3 focus tokens. Took a Ray focus token out. Spanning Caning 1 less die. U-Wing 2 dice. Rage reroll. 1 shield off Blake's Biggs. All right, at the rear of the ghost, main gun, 5 dice. This is going to be a lot of dice. Oh my goodness. He's going to spend the focus token. Oh. He's stressed out, so he's got nothing. R4D6. Now this is going to be interesting here. So he's got R4D6, which he can cancel No matter what the combination, he can still destroy it because R4D6. Yeah, that's not gonna work out point wise there. Yeah, R4D6 is when you are hit by an attack and there are at least 3 uncancelled results. You may choose those canceled results until there's 2 remaining. So basically, he removed those 2, had 1 left, but it still had the crits. It doesn't do crits, so he still takes a crits. No matter what, he's still going to be out. TLT into the U-wing. 1 more damage on the U-wing. So now the U-wing's showing damage. All the shields were gone that first volley. Oh, and there goes the dead Blix. And the reason why that big stayed there was because of simultaneous fire, because they were all 5 shooting. All pile skill value of 5. So this is not what Doc wanted. His bigs just went down literally went down. So now he's got a U-wing with TLT, which basically with 1 agility ship is just TLTs are just gonna eat it up. And you got the Ghost. The Ghost only has, I think, a couple shields off of it. This thing is just gonna. This is where Blake's lists power. Basically, it's a nasty combination. And ironically, these guys, they played in this tournament the first round. They were paired up in the first round. They actually played the day before as practice. And when Doc didn't do too well during that match, and when Doc saw that he was paired up with Blake the first round, knowing they were going to play the same exact list, Doc's like, you got to be kidding me. He tried to do something different, and he's still just, losing bigs like that is going to be hard. Clears the rock too hard. Recon Spec, double focus. So they're going to mark the arc 2, but he's not going to fit. He's going to bump. Now, I don't know if that was a mistake or on purpose, but what Blake did here, but I was thinking the U-wing is going to bump into that, and that's what it is. So if he did that for an action... Now, because he had 3 stresses before, Inspiring Crew only removed 2, right? He's still stressed. But he should have removed that stress. I'm not sure if he remembered to remove that stress or not, because that was still a green maneuver. The big old target lock's coming down. So he's target locking his own guy. That's the arc. 1 evade from Norra and takes out Biggs. All right, so Bigsy are both gone now. So that was enough to take out that Blake's Biggs. Hit crit from the U-wing, which goes right into the Ghost. Ghost has no agility. All right, TLT into the U-wing. Spends the target lock that he has. For 2, that's 1 more damage on the U-wing. Second TLT. Oh, he does spend the focus token that he had. So that's another guaranteed damage to the U-wing. Now this is the Ghost Phantom combination. First TLT. Is that another dead U-wing? Oh my god, it is. That's another dead U-wing. See, the U-wing has just been taking so many hits, especially with the 1 agility. Oh, that was just nasty combination. Now, this is not over. The Norra Wexley can do this. I mean, she's got R2D2 on it. She can regen, right? Got vector thrusters for some maneuverability. All right, it's got the combination with Alliance Overhaul, push the limit. It can do all the shenanigans with adding the extra die from the Alliance Overhaul, which basically Alliance Overhaul says when attacking with a primary weapon from your primary firing arc, you may roll 1 additional attack die. When attacking from your auxiliary firing arc, you may change one of your focus results to a crit result. So you're getting that combinations, plus Norra Wexley's ability when attacking and defending, you may spend a target lock you have on the enemy ship to add 1 focus result to your roll. That combinations plus with push to limit with the target lock and all that. I mean, you're getting a bunch of extra hits to throw at this Ghost. Now, this Ghost, if I remember, is only missing, I want to say, It was 1, 2. Yeah, there's like 1 shield left on this ghost, and so it's got 10 hull. I mean, it's a lot to chew through. Don't get me wrong. But the only problem is too is now he's got the rear-facing arc because Blake still has the Phantom dock. The Phantom has not come out yet; it's still docked, so that's giving him that extra ability at the end of the round there. So if you guys don't know what the Phantom title is in Ghost, usually you see a lot of Ghosts by themselves, like double Ghost Y combinations. But when you do have a Phantom dock, that gives you the ability. It basically says to perform a primary weapons attack from its rear firing arc, or special firing arc. And at the end of the combat phase, you may perform an additional attack. That's why Blake's been doing that second TLT attack at the end of the combat phase because that Phantom is docked. And so he hasn't even released it out yet. So still 2 ships technically to the one Norra Wexley. But Norra Wexley is it's got the regen. So Norra Wexley shooting here. He's going to add the focus token, spend the focus token because Norra Wexley's ability. So it was that stun pilot into the ghost. So that was a big hit. That's what I'm talking about. Norra Wexley. She's still got a chance in this. Now range 1 back from the ghost to the arc. 3 hits and a crit. And taking damage. Direct hit on the arc. See, this is crazy. And it's funny, like, what do you do with a TLT with a low agility ship? I mean, do you chase it? Do you not chase it? And then with the rear firing arc that he's got on that ghost, how would you even treat that? It's got a small blind spot on the 2 sides of the range 1 donut hole that the TLT has, but that's still a nasty ship that you got to deal with. So he's put a lot of damage on it, on the ghost there. I believe the ghost has got, I think, 3 hull into, so 7 left, I believe. They're both ready here. He's doing a 1 hard. And he's stressed because of that. That's right. It's a red maneuver. That 1 hard on the big ghost is a red maneuver. And I'm usually seeing the combinations of Hera on the ghost, so you don't care about the red maneuvers. But he doesn't have. He's got Kanan. And there's the vectored thrusters. I don't think, was that enough? I'm not sure if that was enough to get him out of that rear-facing arc. Now, it's in that 1 donut hole for the TLT, but I think that is. He takes a Ray focus token from the Ray card. All right, arc shooting. 1 crit. Another stun pilot that he gets. Another stun pilot crit. Ugh. It's still doable here. I'm actually surprised with the amount of time that he has. He doesn't... Well, maybe he is going to turn away and regen here. So this is interesting. Blake does a 2 forward. That means his next roll is going to be off the board. I don't understand why he did that much. Look how close he is off the board. That means the next turn, no matter what he does, he's off the board. But if he did a 1, would he still have... Yeah, I think he still would have had room. He still would have had room for that arc to be behind him. That means he's got to kill that arc, this shot right here. But now he could still undock the shuttle as the ghost runs up the board. He could still do those combinations. This is after you execute a maneuver, but no, actually, no, it's after you execute maneuver. All right, so he's vector thrusters over the side, push to limit focus. 5 damage left that he's got, he says here. All right, so here comes the arc. Norra's going to shoot into the arc. One less from Kanan. 1 hit. All right, so Blake's got to do this. Target, oh my goodness, look at that. 3 crits, 2 hits, and he blanks out. That means Norra is dead. Oh my goodness. That was insane. That was a little risky, a little chancy for me. But you know what? I don't know if he planned it because even with the shuttle there that he's got there, I mean, that's just crazy. All right, so that's with another edition of Sling Paint Gaming. So that's Blake's first win. All right, he took Doc out. They already played this list. But like I said, I mean, it was just a crazy game here. Oh my God, I still can't believe that he did that. But anyway, if you guys like what we do, definitely subscribe to the channel. This was we're doing 2x speed on here because some of the audio was messed up when we recorded these videos. There was a lot going on, but I wanted just to show you guys these matches here because a lot of people was talking about these tournaments at the tournament at Parker Bannon Kenton Wayne here. Again, this is another edition of Sling Paint. Definitely check out our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, and also check out our website, slingpaint.com. And if you guys want to join up the community, definitely join up the community. Also, Team SPG is live. I haven't officially launched it yet throughout the world, but it is live. If you go to the website on the community forums, you'll definitely see Team SPG, and you can learn to figure out more about, learn what you can be part of Team SPG and join up the membership here. Also, if you guys like what we do and you want to help support us, definitely check out the token store, slingpaint.com/store. We got tokens. We got also t-shirt store. Definitely check that guys out. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.